Alright, let's get back to Heitzendorf. Heitzendorf. Alright guys, I wanna talk about something we talked about yesterday, which was efficiency. Because I wanna talk about a really practical example. When you've lived together with other people, there are certain people who want it more clean and others who don't want it so clean. For example, I don't know, cleaning the dishes in the kitchen is a good example, I would say. For me, know how to do this kind of efficiently. You go there, you wash it up, you clean it, you put it back into a shelf, obviously. But when it comes to more people together, this gets more complex, of course. Because people are obviously very different. So yeah, and people want to work at different times, are working at different times and wanna work different amounts of workload. So in my experience, living for my whole life, actually not alone but with other people, I've seen a lot already and a lot of different structures, a lot of different forms how to handle the workload which has to be done in a kitchen. So for me, the last few years, every day or almost every day starts like this. I go into the kitchen and clean up the kitchen. And this everywhere. And I've tried there a lot. You know, being yourself efficient, I know this works. Getting up in the morning, doing the kitchen, doing the washing up, cleaning the kitchen. It is something which already, it feels good to do it. It feels starting productive the morning. But I'm always wondering. And here we are getting back to the topic of productivity. What if the goal was to have always a clean kitchen? How could you reach this? And I mean, this is a universal problem. Everybody knows who's ever lived together with other people that this is a worldwide problem. Can't there be a solution for this? I've tried everything. Cleaning schedules, hanging up signs, please clean, aligning everybody with a common vision of a clean kitchen, doing all the work all alone. But I've never found a good solution for this. And the interesting thing is, for the first time when I thought about this, I realized what the word scarcity means for economists. Because when they say something is scarce, something is not there enough, they're not talking about absolute numbers, and this is really essential. They're talking about scarcity from a personal view, from the view of human beings. Because, for example, sand, there enough. We don't see it as scarce, although there is also sand which is already scarce, but never mind. But you know what I mean. So, coming every day to a kitchen which is dirty is obviously a sign for that there is a scarcity of cleanness. And that's basically the economical problem, how to get rid of this scarcity. So we're at the core of economy thinking when we walk into a kitchen which is dirty. So maybe, and I'm being provocative here now, I know, Maybe I haven't found the solution yet for this scarcity in a kitchen environment, because I've always tried socialist solutions. Because when you make like a schedule, a work schedule, and everybody has to work at a certain time and doesn't get anything back, and maybe even if he doesn't do it, he gets punished. This is a socialistic solution. You could compare it when the state, somebody, if he's elected or not, decides, okay, this work has to be done, and everybody has to do this work, and if not, he gets punished. This is forced labor, something which socialist governments have tried and have failed, of course. So that's obviously a socialistic solution. Maybe, and I've never tried this, maybe you have, maybe a market solution would work there. What economists often say, that market mechanism works much better for avoiding scarcity. Maybe it also works in kitchen. That we use private ownership, that everybody who wants to use the kitchen has to pay a little amount, that you can set up competition and set up another kitchen somewhere else. Or at least have some payment mechanism there, that people who clean up the kitchen more get more, or that everybody has his own kitchen. I mean, obviously, if you are living alone, this is not so much a problem. Then you see, okay, if you don't clean the dishes, it's dirty and it's your problem. And if you want to clean up more, it's cleaner. So that's also something we have when we have like private property. You have your own backyard, and when you mow the lawn, it's beautiful. And if not, then not. You're not dependable on other people. And that's something with private property and private autonomy is in market economies there. So interesting thoughts. What do you think about this? Am I totally wrong here? I know that my socialist friends out there are already screaming up. I'm looking forward to your answers to my cleaning scarcity market economy problem. Good, some hours done with productive work.
You can say boring productive work?
Boring productive work? You want me to say this on the vlog?
No.
Work can sometimes...
Wasn't boring?
It wasn't boring for you? Good.
No, for sure.
I won't say anything about it then.
When you can realize, okay, it has been boring but useful, it's okay.
Boring but useful. But you know only if it was useful after it was used.
Exactly.
So we will know in a few decades. Wen haben wir denn da? Habt 8. Oder so. Alright, sun already went down. It's about 6 o'clock. What I've done now with the team was really exciting, because I did a dragon dreaming process, something which I've never done before, and which I'm taking out of the script of dragon dreaming, which you can find online. And yeah, I've seen YouTube videos about it and heard good stories about it, so I wanted to try it out with the team here. And it's cool. We finished with the dreaming phase, and I think we're getting somewhere. I'm looking forward to the next steps. Having a break now.
Mit Gemüse und keinem Fleisch, weil du ja kein Fleisch magst.
Alright guys, this was a cool day. I've made dragon dreaming with those guys and it worked really good. We have sort of a common vision now, a common goal, and it's really interesting how this process worked out. We'll see us tomorrow. It's really late, it's 12:30, so we've worked a lot. Tomorrow another day here in beautiful Heitzendorf, and then finally I can have weekend. So, see you tomorrow.